Also be super tilting if you showed them off. What? It'd also be super tilting if you showed them off.
This has been the best, craziest poker time I think we've ever had.
It's been a lot of fun.
3-bet bluff the river.
It looks like we've got the old
very much behind.
with the 3 blinds, then we have 2 blind raises on top of that from Aaron and Kevin to start us off.
That's been normal though in this session. If you go back and watch the last 3 episodes, they've gotten even bigger. The blind raises have gotten to as much as $320.
So that you just can never not have it, but then you do it when you don't have it. Cool.
Danny's gonna just call with the 6s.
But that wasn't the situation here.
No, I had a...
Says he folded. It's a lie.
So bad. Oh my god.
Stuart, who had a lot of sadness with pocket 3s last episode.
Yes, he did. These exact 3s, I believe.
No, the 3 clubs came on the river. Remember making the flush.
That's right.
He's going to limp
Put him on
in.
5 or king full.
What's that?
6s for Danny.
Everyone
else with the cards that you see.
Oh, are those the only?
I mean, I'm just curious.
Well, 6s are a pretty significant hand here. 3s and 6s could play a big pot. Actually, everybody has a little bit going on.
Yeah, and Aaron's going to bet with middle pair and kind of the worst of it, I would say.
Cool.
It'll look like
don't like those red chips, do you?
I
got a lot of chips here. Yeah. Should I stack them taller? No, just ship them out.
Just a rando.
I'll help you.
King 4. Like.
It's like they're walking back to tech.
Yeah, they're going to get that. They're going to get Danny's
King
looking
four,
there.
more
You
king
know, he's
four.
got 2
We're
6s.
going to see a race from Stuart here.
Sure seems like it. It's a very wet board.
Looking for a reason. It's so bad.
Straights, flush draw,
Tell me about it.
all sorts of stuff. And Danny's got to be wondering, how's he going to size it? Because Danny's got the kind of hand that doesn't want to go away.
Doesn't want to go away. Doesn't know if there's 2 hearts out there.
This looks pretty big, yes.
Yeah, it's real big. I don't know if Danny can call. If he makes a straight, it's going to be really obvious.
Oh, you want doubles?
Yep. Even when you are ahead right now and Stuart has, you know,
King Queen of Hearts.
Yep, something like that. You are actually behind equity-wise with the 2 6s, I believe. If not, it's incredibly close. Those are the good scenarios, right?
Yeah, I think you can just let it go.
If Stuart was a lot deeper, if they both had 4.3K, Danny in position if he could make this call, but this is hard.
Totally.
Let's go. Good discipline.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, but 4-5 there, that would have been.
Bittersweet for Danny to see that. In some ways, it's like, cool, I was way behind, but also
I could have really got there.
I could have got there and maybe won a big pot anyway. Like a non-heart comes that makes it for me. You know, Stuart might pay off Danny especially with
that's
the
only
set.
that's only 6 cards, and then of course Stuart has redraws.
Yep. But bittersweet all the same.
I'm a little worried about the short-term memory loss.
Good answer.
Yeah. Thank God for it, though.
Stuart went really big with the size.
If I call there and I get there, I don't think you're calling.
That's fair.
Aaron, you have 3rd one. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah. I raise
Just
40.
figure all the flushes full, so all I'm calling not to. 40.
Danny makes the point that you made.
Yep.
Hard to get action if you get there.
Wow. Goes to 80.
Ooh. In the light.
6s again.
This is a sighted min raise.
We think he has 6s. Sometimes he
Yeah.
held the cards a little long, and the software reads the 6s again. It's possible that's what happened here.
I wish the 3 of us would play a pot together.
Well, we may find out.
Well, I come along and then I just watch you guys play. Good to have pretty much, you know.
You like to
Well,
see there?
Yeah,
The 6 on the board is not
like
one of the
it.
6s in Danny's hand. That's
It's a good start.
good start, yeah. And Kevin has middle pair.
You and I just
Bet
took a lot
right
of
out.
it
If
on
Danny
the
folds, he
streets,
does not have
buddy.
6s.
Love it.
Probably
This
has
is my
6s.
favorite.
Feels like he likely has
Maybe
6. I
I
guess
like
he
it
could just have
better
an ace.
And
So
Aaron's
many
going to call
cards have
with the
been
gut
okay.
shot.
Yeah, a 9 might be devastating, but that...
That might be devastating to Kevin.
Oh my gosh, so devastating. If Danny really has the 6s, which...
No, I said it's not a bet.
Oh,
I was just saying you can minimize it.
It's time to raise.
You could have, but could have made it last, too.
It's a very small bet. I think it's time to raise. Okay, it's not
Okay,
6s.
it must have been an ace.
Yeah,
A bad ace.
definitely not 6s. Okay.
Alright, does anybody want a drink or anything?
So
Yeah, I'll take a
sometimes there's a remnant if people, like Grant was saying, holds their cards long enough and it shows up in the next hand.
for?
But we get a call here
show
from
you in a
Action
minute.
Aaron.
Show you in a
Wow,
minute.
really trying to spike that 9.
That's not a deuce.
So it's
It is
not
cheap,
there.
but
Right there.
it's optimistic.
What you
Danny, can I have a grapefruit sparkle water?
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Oh, Aaron's going to go ahead and bet 125.
Wow,
Just in case Kevin's been bluffing the whole time.
with
Anything.
with like
Kevin.
King Queen or something.
With I'm Kevin.
Yeah. Definitely not gonna-
This
And Kevin goes
fucking
all
guy.
in.
Make sure the
Whoa.
graphics like actually record the raise to 8,000.
That is,
He's trying to get called by a weaker 10, I guess.
Largest raise
yes.
that
What about the better
someone has
10s?
ever done.
Yeah, I
Eight's no
know.
good.
Aaron's capable of having 10-5 here.
Eight's no good.
I had 8
It's a
highs.
bit risky.
It's
It's a bit of a
no good.
risky
I was
one.
trying to think
Yeah,
of like how
that's
you should
good.
caption this show,
Any king was good.
like because
King high was good?
Yeah, I had 8
historically you
highs.
guys have been roasted for your captions. Yeah,
I mean,
publicly.
trying to figure out a way to make what I have work, but you got fucking calling stations over here that have king high.
Yeah.
How can I ever get a
You would have to do a little bit more editing.
get a pot?
It might have been the biggest bluff ever on Poker Time.
Which one? That one?
$8,000 with King High. He rivered a really good draw and just went with it, man. You know.
But I did think there was one more card to come.
The ocean.
Is that what this box
Which is inevitably the card you need.
That is what that box is for. What is that box for actually?
Dead cards.
Oh, except it never is there.
We turn it off.
Oh.
Succeed.
Oh.
So you get you get instead of if all your outs are live, you get the actual how many your actual outs
Which
are.
seems like not important, like as a thing to have.
Is that dark?
Kevin just lead dark. He did.
Oh my gosh, it did not occur to me that that's what was happening.
And he got a pretty good flop for his
300.
hand. He's got the gut shot and the backdoor flush draw.
I
Yeah.
see. But it
And then
slows down
he's leading the turn dark now.
And did he get called immediately before the turn actually came out?
And then the turn is the queen of clubs, which is an insane turn card for these hands. Oh no, they check the turn. Okay.
This
And
is super weird.
Gremio makes a monster hand by the river,
Yep.
and Kevin is going to lose $410.
That is correct. He definitely is.
Interesting.
Gremio thinking about raising, I suppose.
Well, you're
It's
supposed
pretty
to bet
understandable.
I think you're raising the flop.
Oh, I'm supposed to bet the queen?
I guess you have middling pocket pair.
So Gremio checked back the queen after Kevin checked the turn. I guess Kevin was going for the check raise with a combo draw. Gremio in a pretty good spot here. The only question is to raise or to call.
Jeez! Alright, can we get an ocean on this one?
No ocean.
I think it's a pretty fair raise here.
Yeah.
Kevin could have ace 7.
No ocean for you.
Reasonably.
No ocean.
Or actually ace anything. That's aces up. Now I think
Please
about
no
it. He
ocean.
might bet that a lot on the river himself. Oh no, he did bet the river.
Yeah,
so
he
that,
did.
that can work.
It's good to try to go for thinner value against Kevin.
Yep. Kevin will call you
Thanks,
late.
Danny.
We see that. Kevin,
Gracias.
as you see though, destroying the world.
Thank you.
He's got all the money.
Yeah. Korean Mike is down more than $30.
appreciate that.
That is a graphical misrepresentation. Down about 2,500.
Something like
3,000,
that.
something
Kevin
like
is your
that.
crown coat.
Yeah, I'm not the current.
There were multiple conversations going on there.
Thank you. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Don't get beer on the RFID
Cheers.
table.
Cheers to the 160 straddle.
Raise to 75.
The immense privilege it is to play in this game with you, gentlemen.
Raise to
As to well-spoken truths
160.
among the dick butts.
To the juxtaposition
All right, Gremio.
of my words and my stupid.
Kevin's going to 3-bet the 10-9.
To the
Tiny
intelligence
3-bet, though.
spoken and
Danny's
then
gonna
burned
4-bet
on
the
fire
ace-8.
pictures.
Thank you.
Here we are. No, that was me that time. That was me. That was me that time.
Kevin can't call fast enough.
You know.
Somehow he's 49% to win this pot right now.
It must be with card
Oh,
removal that
little more.
the software knows about.
Try to sneak one by Josh. He's just, you know.
Well,
Pretty good flop for Danny. Makes top pair.
Kevin definitely not folding yet.
Still didn't show it in
I
your
know
face.
that.
Should've.
You're gonna bet this board no matter what. When you miss, you probably should bet it when you hit 2 as Danny, and that's what he does.
Against Kevin.
Yeah.
But I think it's a pretty clear bet. Look how big this pot has already gotten, though, because of the 4-bet free.
Check the turn. Bad card for everybody.
What's on the river? And Kevin is going to bet.
And this is just a blocker, but it looks like...
Danny calls quickly. Was that a bluff by Kevin? A value bet, do you think? He bet
Kevin
25 into 2,000.
Kevin makes bets like that a lot that I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, he might successfully fold out jacks sometimes there.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised Danny called.
No, it wasn't that bad. Really, that was good.
With top pair.
Yep. Kevin is a great example of a player to use distribution against because, like, we can't figure out exactly what that bet was. That's why he used distribution, just like to make decisions against unknown reasoning is part of it.
That's not the only reason.
No, that's part of it.
That's why, but sure, that's part of it.
In that case, it would be why to use distribution.
It could also be, you know, how do we pick what we
of course.
call it.
There's lots of reasons, but that's one.
Sure. Just not giving it too much weight there, buddy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, Cremio with the ace-10.
Right, and no benefit from jamming it now. I'm never going to call by all the clubs.
Looks like a 3-bet's coming.
Like call.
10-7.
And Kevin calls with 6-4.
And Danny with the 6-5.
He's so upset that he has to fold.
I mean, I like it, and then on the other hand,
let
it's
this
like
go, I think.
some random
He's considering
bullshit
just
2 pairs.
putting chips in.
260 is 2 pair.
Premio's got to call
Oh,
this.
you're gonna probably
Closing the action.
wouldn't want-
1,000,000% Cremio has to call here. 1,000,000,000,000,000%. Kevin can have anything, and so can Action Aaron.
7,
It's hard to find a scenario
13.
with this pre-flop betting action
13,
where
15.
ace-10 is as likely to be the best hand 3 ways.
Yeah.
But we found it.
I mean, you know, Aaron can have kings, and Kevin can have like ace-jack suited, I guess.
He can. And so
They
can-
don't.
And that's 2 4s for Kevin.
Wow.
It's Kevin land.
Wow, wow, wow.
Backdoor royal for Caremio. That's a little tempting, but probably not enough to keep him in the pot.
You're gonna make it 8,000?
I think once it goes back, call. You can't just call with ace-10 of clubs here.
Yep. Maybe if the board wasn't paired, you could think
Really?
about it, but probably not still.
Aaron only has about 850 back.
Is he going to put the rest in?
Oh, okay.
He's going to check it back. He realizes Kevin's never folding a pair here, and he's
I'm
right.
all in.
All in.
Kevin moves in, hoping to get called by, well, really anything.
An overpair at best.
An overpair's betting the turn, but 2 10s.
Yeah.
And maybe some more.
I don't know. Do you have like 8-5 again? I can beat 8-5.
Oh, are you that bad? Oh, let's stop wasting time. Let's go. There's a 6 though.
Yeah, that's good. Fuck, that was good.
Cremio just shaking his head.
I
I think Cremio was thinking about putting in a big 4-bet there.
Yeah.
Because Aaron was
Yeah, that's a
somewhat
lucky
short.
tips.
That's one of the ways to combat this
Lucky.
game when you're in
Lucky
Caremio's
tips.
position is to put in big 4-bets with hands like that. The other way is just to make hands.
Yeah.
That's-
Call a lot and
Yeah.
make some hands and not fold.
Yeah.
It's very reasonable. Both of those, make hands is the lower variance way,
Yep.
but both can work.
Hey, can we get a count on Kevin's stack?
It's over 9,000.
I want an exact number, please.
All right, I'll get it for you. Only when you're in the hand with me.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank God. I have a chance. Yes.
We haven't seen Jeremy play a hand for quite a while.
We sure haven't.
He's going to get to see a flop here.
Korean Mike also, I don't think in this episode, neither of these guys
I
have
think
seen a flop.
The whole last episode, Jeremy didn't see a flop, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was a crazy episode.
It was.
Check. Sir.
Danny flops best.
Gut shot for Korean Mike. We're just going to lead it.
It's not a good gut shot on a paired board.
Nope.
Probably
Also,
just let it go.
with people behind you too, I think this is pretty easy. Wait a second.
This is a little unexpected from this player.
Yep. He's trying to swim in the pool with all these other guys and see if he can make something happen.
Can make it. Make it. What?
Will Danny bet again? Nope. He checks.
You checked, didn't you?
I mean, if you're gonna call 5 high on the flop against Danny, I think you're betting the turn most of the time.
And Mike has a rep that can get this through.
Oh,
when he
yeah.
does.
For sure.
That's-
Danny would what?
That makes it a little better to call the flop if you're going to use your rep in position whenever Danny checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, paired fours too.
Yeah, paired boards. A lot of paired
Danny's in a
boards.
spot when that ace comes where the best of is chop in his mind, right?
Yep.
The same
together a
two
lot,
fours.
so-
Here you go.
That's what they paid.
Danny's doing pretty good.
Yeah, you just won a big one against Kevin.
Yes, he did. Most of the players are not doing well, though.
No, Korean Mike included, even though it says he's up 100, we think that's about 2,500 off
Yep.
in a negative way.
Yeah.
Ratings
It's much worse.
And as we can see, as we were talking about Jeremy playing hands, he has the lowest VPIP by a significant margin there.
Somebody needs chips?
He's the anti-Kevin.
Yeah, I got 1,000 over here.
Dictionary's never seen an ace rag he didn't love. He didn't want to
Alright,
put a
I'm
ring
just
on.
gonna call in.
There we go.
Kevin's got an ace real card. That's just dangerous for everybody. Jeremy could easily put in a 3-bet here.
Yes, he could, but he's
erring on the side of caution and worked out well that time.
sure did.
Gremio gonna stick around.
He did have guys behind him, reasonable guys behind him. So. But yeah, the 3-bet was not crazy at all there.
Gremio flops a flush with a straight flush, double gutter straight flush draw.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's got 2 outs to make the straight flush.
Kevin has the king of hearts.
This could get wild. Aaron has a 7. That's not gonna be.
Just checks right through. Wow, I'm surprised.
That is
we didn't see a
amazing.
bet from Kevin there.
300.
So here's a turn card and a bet.
I think it's 300 into 360.
For the red card.
Kevin is going to make the call. Cannot see what those turn and river cards are. Premium betting again makes me think it's pretty safe for him to bet, though.
300 on the flush.
And it's a call on the river with ace king high, I
It
think.
must be ace king high, yeah.
Maybe he hit an ace or king on the river.
A little gutter to the straight flush,
I don't know
too.
what we're going to say.
That's very sweet.
1,000 to Aaron.
Yeah, thank you.
3 of diamonds. Black 3. Does anybody need red? Can I get a count?
This one I don't even give a fuck. What color they are? I'll take any chips you can give me.
It's not, clock's not even running.
Do we need to call Dan?
We're back.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
The answer to that question is always no.
Kevin has been bleeding a little bit.
Here's
It's
this
not-
one. Here we go. Here.
not
Fucking,
indestructible.
What's up,
He's
limit?
having a kid. Sophia. Yeah.
He's like
imagining
2,300.
One of the worst stats.
For sure. No. To be clear, he will be fine. It's just like a funny concept.
She'll be raising 2 children.
Yes.
We're gonna play the game where the dealer sits there and doesn't do anything.
It's cool.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
What is happening right now?
It's a great question.
Oh, I think what's going on is there was that software issue, which we saw where we couldn't get the turn and river, and they were fixing it, so they were waiting for it. Makes
Probably.
sense.
I can't count that.
And the time it took us to realize that, we're back.
12.
And it's amazing because we all got to go on the journey together.
12.
Those guys in the
$12.
IT department are
big
just
number.
killing it.
12 announced, dude.
Sure.
45.
Fold raised to 45.
Oh, 45. Yeah, I'm confused now. So many numbers.
That's a small raise.
Yes, it is.
So is Aaron raised. That is incorrect.
Now that
The IT department
no longer
once again
in
killing it.
possession of all those
Well,
red
they're
chips.
fixing it.
Oh, shit.
I'm going
want my red
to call.
I want your red chips.
Gotta give them back.
So many hands.
Who's gonna pay all the bets in red chips now?
Danny calling the ace-5 off.
No,
He's
it's
in
like-
position against Kevin with an ace, and he wants to see flops. And
Yep.
Stuart has aces.
Here comes the
You've
raise.
seen, you know Taylor, right?
275.
And Kevin's
so-
gonna call,
He
right?
sure is.
What a
Wow.
spot. What a great, great spot. For Stuart.
Dan, Digital Dan,
Stuart
gave
got
me
stacked
Taylor's number
against Kevin's aces earlier, if
back
you
in
remember.
he
Quad
got third
aces.
in the
Yeah,
WSOP,
big time
Can't
hand.
add up.
Yep.
online tournament. So, but I meant to say congratulations.
Gets to be heads
but
up against
I was
Kevin.
on
I mean, it's a dream
in a
already.
golf
He's got
tournament
84%
that lasted,
equity.
like, all weekend. It was golf from
And
morning to
a
night kind
less
of
than
thing.
5 to 1 stack
I
to
just totally
pot. I
forgot,
mean,
right? So
it's
then,
just a never fold
like I was
spot,
sitting
I
next to
think,
him the
against
other
Kevin
night.
almost
and
always.
I
For
just
the most
texted
part,
him,
yeah.
He's right here.
Uh-oh,
and I
here we
just,
go.
"Hey, Taylor."
Kevin's got outs.
Like he doesn't have my number, right? So then I just waited. And I texted
Stuart
him.
does have the ace of spades as a backup in case the
There you go.
spades come
Yeah.
in.
Sort of where sometimes he's up against Jack 10. A little bit of Jack
Like,
Jack, a
A
little
little bit of
10.
Jack 3.
Didn't say anything
You know,
Yeah,
for a while.
but
then
whatever.
he, like looking at his phone, and he's like,
the queen is not a great card for Stuart. It
Nope.
makes Kevin two pair a lot of the time.
Some straights
That's
come in
very
as
funny.
well.
8-9 gets
I like
there.
this check a lot. Kevin checks it back.
I
He
couldn't
does
hold
have
it very
showdown
long.
value now.
Yep.
I wish I could have held it like about 5-10 more minutes.
So what can Stuart call with that you're in great shape
What does
against?
that have to do with
And
Is that
that's
a
a
7?
seven.
I thought it was a 9 for a second.
Stuart is still good. I don't know if you can bet for value against Kevin. Maybe
All
you
about
can.
red
I think you
chip
can
chips,
against
weren't you
Kevin.
thinking?
You don't have to bet
Yeah.
huge. You could bet 700 or
just,
something.
I think I like
Has a
betting
lot of red
bigger.
chips usually. I guess
He
that.
just texted.
It's like 6.
Kevin
Insta
calls
call.
quickly.
So I guess bigger would have worked too.
That's kind of why we've seen
Yeah.
Kevin
Aaron?
make those decisions quickly before.
Yeah, price insensitive,
Not him.
especially with that stack in front of him.
My bad.
Stuart.
Yeah,
It's in front of
I don't play shit like that.
They
I'm
look a
gonna
lot
pay
alike.
I
attention.
stay away from those cards.
Listen to Mike's story.
Kevin retreating to the realm of the mortals now, losing many pots in a row.
Well, he's playing every hand.
Yep.
Aaron, did you ever go to camp when you were a kid?
Band camp?
And there's the blind raise to
Did you get any stories
40,
from
and
this one
there's the blind raise to 60 by Danny.
Is that bad? They wouldn't let you come back?
Wow.
time? He looked really weird back then. And they said, yeah, dude.
Jeremy staying on the sidelines.
Scaring all the
I think
children.
there was something about the skin footage.
Scaring the other kids. We want
As
you to
would
go
I.
away now.
Danny with a pretty nice hand there. Jeremy could definitely make it 200 here or whatever.
It's like he's putting on his shoes.
Putting on big boy shoes. Is it 150? Oh, it's a small raise. And Korean Mike has an
Wow.
easy 3-bet.
Sure does.
Something in the realm of 400 to 500, I would guess.
Jeremy has one of those hands. This is one of those spots where you just
the
your insides
420.
sort of crinkle up a little bit as
Can I get a
Korean
count
Mike
of
is
all of
even
their
starting to
stuff?
reach
Yeah.
for those black chips.
That's not the guy to go after if you're Jeremy with the King
No.
Jack.
At break.
I like
We'll
this
count it in a second break.
Full count.
Probably just going to fold.
Even Kevin might fold here. Yep. Danny, it's very pretty. Let's see how upset he is this time.
I can't believe I have to fold this hand.
And that is going to do it.
And Jeremy's just saying to himself, I should have just never played a hand.
I know not to play King Jack off. What am I doing? Sometimes I have it.
I was like, I haven't played a hand in a long time. I'm gonna step out a little bit. Smack.
I'm not folding jacks next time. Second worst
Yeah.
play of my fucking career.
What?
Both
What
of
do
my
you
worst
Worked so
plays
well
of my
last
career
time.
What do you
were on
want?
my stream.
I
One of
just
them
have
was
a
about
feeling
4
that,
minutes ago. The other one,
you know,
I
I
folded.
really did just
Mike
smack
can
my
come
face.
along, you know?
You do the 60.
Folded jacks.
Worked out
to-
so well for me. I had queen 10 of spades. I should
to
have just
Jeremy.
crammed
No,
it
it was
with
you and
Mike's
Jeremy in the
spades.
hand, actually. You opened, Jeremy threw bet from the
I'm
color.
sure that would have worked out really well for you.
Oh, yeah,
It's not
100%.
check.
I can assure you it would have.
Like this. Crab fish.
Oh,
Intrusive thoughts, you know.
rude.
Call.
Mike, rude.
Raised to 170.
That's what I'm known for.
Kevin's back.
You didn't get to play last hand, so
He's got the best
Mike's
hand.
Reasonable.
7 betting.
Guess to be in
I'm not
position.
fold anyway.
Like 7 betting
Oh,
or
never
whatever it
mind.
was. It was like bet
Oh
raise.
man, you had dominated. Sure.
5 bet?
Technically. More like an
Try to
open.
talk to you a little bit.
Kevin is up stuck now.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Only 7.7 in front of him.
Yeah.
He had like 10.3 or something.
He was close. He was closing in on 11 at one
Was he?
point. Yeah.
I would.
It's tough to do.
Yeah, I've actually only been down there once so far. I just
Need to
don't have a lot of
make bottom
He
pair.
does have the kind of style where he could have all the chips.
We're having like
No,
a
you.
In an hour, Kevin could have 15
bottom
in
pair.
from
Yeah,
Rose
I mean,
at
I have
zero.
had
Yep.
Oh, fine.
made a pair. and I
Sweet.
keep
Yeah.
You go to San Francisco also
Trying.
and then go?
No, just go.
That's good.
What's that?
But
I never had a problem with
people
getting my
are,
numbers that.
Yeah.
a lot of people are
True.
remote as well. Like the guy that I work most closely with like lives in LA. So
Yeah.
it's like there's not.
Real life time together will be fun.
Yeah,
That's
for
actually
Oh, I was
there's
wondering,
a lot about
game,
Joe.
I mean, it's like
Kevin
weird. Like
It's impossible not to heed the siren
Actually, one
call.
of these times I'm gonna make
the
a
way
pair.
that sort of walk.
Or I'll
make a
act
pair.
like
Like
it.
Yeah.
Like it just adds
Yes,
a lot
he
to how we think of people.
He's playing the other side of the board, man.
Like people act very differently in meetings versus like
And
the
then
rest
I'll
of
look.
the time.
Utah.
Yeah, yeah, like
Getting
A
ribs
9 for
and
Danny is
yeah.
the best hand.
Yeah,
Aaron's
get a
got
complete picture
the
of
gut
people.
shot.
And that's in this, that's summer or fall or whatever.
it's like 2 weeks.
Aaron's folding,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, weather would be good.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
Have you ever been there? Or like in
Not
that
Park
area?
City. I mean, I've been all over Utah, but not Park City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been
Aaron's
there.
stack's getting pretty short.
Yeah.
It
Are you guys
is.
gonna get out and do fun
I
outdoor
don't
stuff?
think
or
Aaron's
mostly,
folding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do like some hiking and
Oh,
there's
yes.
like a
Couple gesticulations and a
Yeah,
call.
found it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
This is how we have to do it. This is how we have to do
I
it.
do a little bit, but
Double gutter now.
that will
Check.
be your access to what is cool about you.
Sure.
What is
He
not
gonna
cool
lead?
about Utah
Looks like he's
is
gonna
the
lead.
people in the
No, he
city.
checked.
Oh, okay.
What is
Just check,
incredible
check.
about
Yeah,
Utah
that's a
is
big
that
miss
5
for
minutes out of
Aaron.
the city, you're already in.
I don't know if
crazy-
Danny can go for value.
crazy,
It's
amazing.
pretty
And
tough
the
to think
deeper
of a
you
hand
go,
that can
the
call.
I mean, is
9
Aaron
pattern
gonna
jack
check
now.
here?
It's really
Is
incredible.
Aaron even gonna check? He might bet.
So, like, if you get a chance
No,
to
he
go
does
out
check.
you'll just be in somewhere.
Danny
I
doesn't
think
try.
I got
no
him.
question.
Yeah.
You'll
yeah.
be somewhere beautiful.
Yeah. I'm curious how the like.
Thought I
scene
had
is.
a
yeah.
king
So
high.
I
Close.
drove from basically like Vegas to like Western Colorado through like through
Sorry.
Moab,
I literally.
whatever that main initiative is.
Yep,
and,
yep.
like,
Aaron
through,
did have
like,
pretty good equity.
I mean, I made one one time.
Kings, tens,
When you had a
jacks.
state.
Bryce Canyon briefly. For a bit of time.
Yep.
But I
Top
didn't-
pair had
I
a
didn't
7.
count them, but, like,
Yeah,
I
top pair.
assume that some of the topography in that northwestern quadrant is like a little bit different.
More outs, not more
there
equity.
Yeah,
than
for sure.
the southern part.
For sure.
But I don't know how
Correct.
exactly.
Only one card to
A
come.
lot
I
of
get
Utah
it.
is canyon, but there's a lot of beautiful plains.
Yeah.
But you know what the
If
cool
you can get
part
to water
is
and
the
rivers,
best
that'll be
place to
really
put your
different.
heater is
Like
at the end of
one
the
of
night.
the things, like I
There's
was,
definitely not a lot of that down in
At the end of the
Bryce
night, is
Canyon.
where you
Mike
put your heater. That's
I was
where I
backpacking.
Only he could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
Kevin's
I
reputation
agree.
for a
Pretty
hand.
strong.
and
Mike has
it
had
was,
some pretty good starting hands.
I'm just bleeding.
That isn't
right
exactly
now.
where
Yeah,
Kevin's
clearly.
When I got COVID,
He's
I
not
met my
had
friend,
good finishing
we
hands.
drove out into the nowhere,
is
to
it?
some canyon, we were backpacking,
65.
and he brought COVID with him. I was like,
Aaron's really
like,
trying to
really
help
bad
out Mike's
trip. We ended up
situation
in a
here.
hotel too. But
As is Kevin.
the
Danny can. You would think that if it were
really
Mike, I think.
unusual
Yeah,
for
I think that's
Pacific
right.
Northwestern, like it's
I
like
always appreciate the
canyon
vigor.
A lot of
walls,
three
your
bets there, but not
calls.
that one.
scree, and then like cliff edges, and then beautiful rivers, and then maybe like prairie.
Kings and
where you can
Jeremy
see,
as
like,
well,
buffalo
and you don't
trees
love
or
it with
something.
kings when you're
And, like,
five
it's just
ways.
really
There's a
good,
lot
just-
to,
and, like, you know, obviously-
especially with Aaron and Danny and Kevin in there. You don't really know what you're trying to avoid.
Nice angle.
It just
I
depends
mean,
how
you're trying to
deep
avoid
you go in Utah, like,
non-set
Oh,
boards.
yeah.
You're trying to make a set.
Yep.
all the rivers around,
Obviously,
um,
not just
not,
that, but
what's
That's
the
a
other
pretty
park
good
right in
board.
Moab?
Danny's
Not
loving
Park
it
Check,
too.
but,
Yep. I expect a bet from Mike.
yeah, I think so.
You can probably go with it against most players. He unblocks spades.
Anyway,
You'd hate to get $3,000 in here against someone.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't love it, but if Aaron or Kevin raised, I think the plan is to go with it on the
Can't
flop
fold.
against Aaron, to call Kevin and call against Kevin.
Of course, does make the call.
Danny is the adversary here with the ace jack and the ace of spades.
They're both like within
pretty
like an hour
good.
of Moab. You know, Arches is 10 minutes from Moab. And then,
Not a
and then
great
Bryce is
card
a
for
little further,
Mike.
and then,
Jack
like,
10 is definitely out
this
there.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
The big one.
But do you want to let spades draw for free? That's the question.
That's rad.
Korean
Yes,
Mike
I
is
love
asking
that
himself
dude.
right now
Right, we gotta
because he
do that
knows Jack 10 is beating him.
with the kids
And he doesn't want to get jammed on or raised big.
Wyoming,
Well,
I
not
never
jammed
been
on,
to
but
before. I went
raised.
to Wyoming this summer.
It's like he is going to
Fucking
charge
10 times?
Danny. I think this is the right
Holy
move.
Jesus, dude.
And Danny probably's got a sick feeling in his stomach with Mike opening under the gun, but
Yep.
I don't think you can fold yet.
I think that's right. When Danny picks up that big stack of blacks for a second,
Yeah.
Mike's heart may be in his throat.
And that is an action killer extraordinaire.
I used to box.
Danny could turn his hand into a
Hit me with a
bluff,
left hook.
but I don't think he will.
What's that?
Have you ever
He just calls the turn. He's doing because he doesn't think he needs. Look, he thinks he's the winner.
No, I had a guy say that I did one time.
We will.
Yeah, the best way
Both
to
had
do it,
blockers
though,
to
is,
big
uh,
hands with the king, king, and the ace of spades.
Yep.
Not surprising it goes check, check there. Nice win there for
Because he
Mike.
said that.
Have you actually done that? That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, I stayed in Hana.
I called my malpractice carrier.
Well, at least he didn't 3-bet pre, Danny.
Like,
Actually, that may have been
Because
better.
everything's just
Oh yeah.
He might have gotten
Broke
4-bet.
my ribs,
Yeah.
punctured my lung. And
He's definitely getting 4-bet
So-
because of all the guys behind
my
him.
malpractice carrier then followed up with
Yeah.
him. 'Cause I was
Actually,
just
3-betting
like,
would have saved Danny money.
So it's like a dried up late.
I
bet.
said
Turns out he
always
never went to a
folding
During
his
the
doctor.
summer
or
heat of summer
Never
right
had
now,
an exam,
probably,
any X-rays or
it's 2
anything.
inches of just
It was
powdery
just, you know,
soft
sore
dried up
afterwards.
lake bed powder, and you can just like bag it and
Usually-
like the whole Milky Way, everything's on display.
That's what's up.
And it's
If
the size
anything
of
like
my
that
hat.
happens, it's
I drove
usually
out
like
and
a
whilst
little
driving,
separation of the rib
crawled out the
cartilage
roof,
up front. It's
the
where the
sunroof,
cartilage,
and just
or
left the car, let the car
rib
just
becomes
go
bone
over
becomes
5 by 5.
cartilage.
Got a lot of
Just laid
conversations
on
going
top.
on here.
Yeah.
It's just forever.
Really,
It's just
yes.
huge. There's nothing out there.
The alcohol's been
And
flowing a
it's
little
in
bit, I
Oregon.
believe.
And like people
Always.
don't know that. Eastern Oregon, Albert Platte. It's on the other side
Kevin's
of
in
the
the pot,
Steens
always.
Mountain. So like southeastern Oregon. Yeah. Every Oregonian should go there.
Me and Mike in thought
Every
here.
Oregonian.
Is he considering 3-betting?
All right.
I think you're
Just
trying
because
to
it's
decide
you,
who's
Kevin,
smart.
if I can't win this pot, then I'm going to be with Kern. I'm just
Jump.
find the window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Mike
hold
living
on.
up to the
Someone
tight
always-
reputation, folding the 9-7.
Can't wait. Listen, I don't even need to lose then.
Who's thumb was
Yeah. I don't know. Who do you want to be
I
there?
believe it's ace deuce or king deuce
take
for
it?
Aaron
I'll let
of
you get
spades.
Yep.
Yeah, you let me.
No,
get
didn't
that.
Danny have king deuce of spades?
Oh, well, I think Aaron had a
It's so
different
hard
king
to
deuce. King
make
deuce
a
downs,
pair.
maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Kevin checks it right back.
We'll bet it now.
Just a little
Make
bit.
up a lot of time.
Oh,
If
man.
Aaron has a deuce, he's probally calling. We know he likes
It's a
calling.
gut shot
I
with
have
one to
the
come,
deuce.
though.
Never mind.
Blocker.
He does have a deuce.
Fuck, man.
They got anything else arranged? Besides the 5-15?
Literally
So,
cannot
outdoor
make
day?
It's like some sort of.
And not for lack of effort. I mean, you see a lot of flops eventually.
Outdoor
Right.
scavenger hunt.
You will
Like,
make
you
one.
still have
sort of
2
thing
cards.
that
Any of
golfers
those
do.
2
I don't
cards
know
could
more about it, but
potentially
yeah, it should be fun in any
Nice.
case.
catch the
Absolutely.
board. I don't even involve
I love that
one.
stuff. Team building and
Yeah.
dorky. I'm a super dork, dude. I love it. I'm like, cool, let's do that. That was more fun than sitting around acting cool at a bar or whatever.
Yeah.
Full?
Yeah. It'll be blast.
Cool. Cool.
Aaron with a reasonable hand. Kevin with a reasonable hand.
Till 9, so
What world are we living in?
I
cash.
mean, just mathematically, sometimes they're going to be forced to get them.
No. I refuse to believe that.
No
So
more
what,
bomb
how do you explain this?
I think that this is an anomaly. Divine intervention, perhaps.
That is an idea.
At least you came up with an explanation.
Do double board.
There's a queen for action Aaron there.
Flush for Caremio, open ender for Kevin.
Oh, you need a pair.
Not yet.
And
But I do have
Caremio.
I'm gonna pay it off.
I mean, I haven't have exactly 35 in my hand. I take that as a sign.
Yeah, I also abide by that too. But yeah.
Cool.
not a card anybody wanted to see.
Okay.
Pick a row.
I just want to win a little one time.
And trip queens now for Aaron. I'm not sure he can get paid by anybody though. He's gonna check it and hope somebody does it for him.
Yeah, I was
I got
going
the
to
board
give Kevin a
plus
chance to
one.
bet, but well, Caremio's got the 7 high. Oh, Caremio's checked right away. Yeah.
Kicker.
Ooh, that was a good kicker.
Thought maybe he was going to fire. Check.
You're wrong.
It happens.
Zoom, zoom.
This game's so fun, so easy. You guys don't have much of a chance now. I'm on a heater.
Yeah.
1 in a row. I made a pair, baby. They come in bunches.
Every
Alright,
streak
so you
starts
make it
with
40.
1.
Let's see if Aaron's theory works out.
I'm going to say that's not how it works. We'll see.
Doyle says streaks are real.
Streaks are real, but knowing you're on a streak in the middle of the streak, I'm
Doyle
gonna say nope.
believes in that.
40 versus 80.
It's
I'm gonna say
Doyle.
Nope. He's got a hand of some sort. He's gonna limp.
Sixes. You can see
Always
it.
sixes. Every time sixes.
Well, one time it was fake sixes.
Oh yeah. No, he raised that one though. When he limped, it was sixes. Fold. Before.
Fold.
He min raised non.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was gonna allow it.
I'm a handicap.
I was gonna allow it. We'll make an
Here we
exception to
go.
the rule this one time. I'm on a heater.
Jack 6 and the 8 deuce.
Go.
Jack 6X would be
Oh, there,
interesting.
Oh,
There's the 8 for
like
Kevin.
that's never
8 deuce, the monster favorite.
Now I do.
Ooh, I imagine so.
And
Bingo.
now 2 pair.
Got them all drawing.
No, no,
Well,
no,
not
no,
dead.
no.
Danny's got 1 6 left.
Okay.
Would be the victor. But
175.
Tempting to call Kevin as Danny, but there's really no reason to on this board.
I mean, I feel like it's coming, but how do I miss?
I just
So
smashed
far
it
away,
on
like
the blind.
so
Yeah.
far away.
So good.
Well, so much for Aaron's heater.
yep. I
Guess
guess
that's
Doyle was
random,
wrong.
too.
Yeah.
There's another fucking
Don't say that in
8-2
poker.
Kevin.
Then when I saw a
Dangerous.
club in
say
the
that.
window, I'm like, oh, I
Dangerous.
got these guys.
Definitely.
I mean, I knew for sure.
Who do you think would win in a fight
Just trying to
between
figure out if you
me and Doyle Brunson?
Yeah.
Current age Doyle Brunson or like in the
Yeah, you use
60s?
your opportunity.
Well, because that guy would wreck you in the 60s.
Sure, the 60s.
40.
Yeah,
Who would win?
Doyle Brunson.
Raised to 80.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Why? Why would he wreck me?
He was like an athlete.
And then he hurt himself. And then he was like never the same. That's,
I said the 60s. That was probably when he was.
he hurt
fine.
himself as a kid, as a teenager.
Somebody
He
over
hurt
there is
himself.
hogging them all.
Hurt his leg.
He could probably
I
still
tried
beat
to
the
tell
crap out
him.
of
He was, I think he was like an
They
all-state
just made
basketball
fun of him.
player, and then he hurt his leg, and that was it.
Nice.
Hey, guess what?
So-
Kevin's got
Cool
ace king,
story.
so there could be some
Maybe
serious
contact
stuff.
But I
that
could
happens.
probably
Taylor.
beat Dale Brunson even in the 60s.
Yeah, then you did that.
See if my hitter's
When
a
you were
one-off.
pre-embryo.
Both in the 60s and in his 60s, I feel like I could beat him.
I don't know. In his 60s, I think he's got a good chance.
Aaron did.
I want to find
I
out.
texted him to commemorate.
Well,
Actually, I can't call this one.
It's a little unfortunate for Kevin that nobody's got a hand when he actually does.
Yeah.
And then he texted
that
back
one's
like,
good.
"What? Question mark? Question mark?" And then he was looking right at me when he did it. And I thought it was pretty funny. And then
I figured there was a connection in your brain.
yeah, there was. But
Yeah.
again, my head.
This game doesn't have enough action.
Our
See if I can have buried snacks.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Aaron and I were having a moment. We just let you
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. I was like
$1,000
listening
moment.
so intently, just like trying to figure out, okay, how's this coming back? How's this coming back? And then it never
Yeah.
did. So I had to ask.
No, that's understandable.
That's good. Wow.
Speaking of Doyle, Danny with 10 deuce.
A lot of red chips.
Danny with 10 deuce, not Doyle with 10 deuce.
Doesn't it make you feel
Anybody
like
had
you
a
have
red
more
chip?
than-
No, it makes me feel like I'm
joke.
playing limit
It's a
poker.
weird bad joke.
It's a joke.
Looks like Mike's gonna bump it up.
130. You give this a Danny.
Price of poker's going up, boys.
We got the ace of jacks.
Fold. Fold.
finally.
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 Fold.
Finally, the 7-3.
Aaron declares finally and calls off 12% of his stack. More. 60% of his stack. Well, that's a better flop for Korean Mike than it is for Action Aaron.
I don't see Aaron doing anything here. But we've seen stranger things.
I love that show. What do you think's going to happen in season 5?
Probably Korean Mike will make an
Let's try to the
appearance.
other side of the deck.
Small
I
bet.
miss every one.
And that's a fold. That's the last hand of this episode. We'll be back next week with more of this wham
Felt like I
bam
had so
session.
many outs.
Yeah.
See you then.
See you then.
Back at 9:10.
Bomb pot?